Hey everyone, Stan here. I got some great ideas for tools. Now, I know you guys have used these kind of tools before, just standard box wrench or open end wrench and a box wrench, but this is a ratcheting box wrench. It comes in a really cool little carrying case, holds them in place, locks them in place so they're not falling all over your toolbox, all over the floor, all over everything. Anyhow, if you've ever had to do a dishwasher, this ain't a dishwasher, refrigerator. Can't really see it. Let me bring her down a little bit here. There we go. All right, you got to take off these two nuts here to get the door off, right? If you take your open end wrench, you're here all day trying to do this. A ratcheting one is so much cooler. You just put it on there and you just ratchet. Just like that. Now I don't have to go out too far because of this here, but anyhow, you just break it loose and then all you have to do is ratchet. Just like that. No more bring it in, put it back in, bring it back in. And then especially if you're working in a car and you got to stick your hand down inside the engine, trying to find that sucker to get it to break loose. And then once you get it, then you got one, and then you got to find it again, and then you got to go again, and then you find it again. It's just a hassle. These ratcheting, these ratcheting wrenches, and they come in different sizes all the way up to 7/8. I got these on Amazon. I'll put the price in the thing. I can't remember what I paid for them, but I gotta tell you, you go from 1/4 inch. Get out of there. Goes from 1/4 inch up to 7/8. And once again, if you, well, it's a little bit hard there, but it just ratchets like that. No more trying to find the end, get it in there. You just put it, and if you want to go the other way, you want to tighten them. 1/4 inch ain't gonna work. If you want to tighten them, you just turn it the other way, and then you can. Whoops, I'm going the wrong way. Put it on the other side, and now you can tighten it all the way in, all the way in. Flip it around, and you unloosen it. Just like that. Piece of cake. I tell you, it's a time saver. It's a huge time saver. And then you don't get bloody knuckles and all the other things that come with the bloody knuckle. So anyhow, I guarantee it, you pick up a set of these things from Amazon, real nice price, not overly expensive. Yeah, it's not a name brand, it's not Craftsman, it's not, Snap-on or whatever, but I've had these things for about a year, and they don't even rust. And, take care of your tools. Like that one guy with the WD-40 commercials all the time. Clean your tools off. They'll last a whole lot longer. Anyhow, good day.